Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and while using this book called Creative Form Drawing by Angela Lord, I came up with an idea on how to make some of these form drawings a tactile experience as a pre-lesson to these form drawing lessons, and today I want to share with you what that tactile project is. So for this project you'll need some embroidery floss or some yarn, and I've got some thick 140-pound watercolor paper. So I am using my hot glue gun in order to create some of the patterns that we have already done in the first few lessons of this form drawing book. And this goes about pretty quickly and easily, and what's great is that the glue cools and dries very easily. What's not so great is that it's very difficult to get a really smooth line. And the next project I'm going to show you, you can get much smoother lines, especially those curves. So I made a mistake here, but that's okay. I was able to peel it off because this is really good quality watercolor paper, and then I was able to do it again. Now my glue gun is a little bit old and it was hard to get those nice smooth patterns, but in the end my children were able to recognize the different patterns that we were doing. Now they did this with their eyes open and with their eyes closed, and once they figured out the pattern they went ahead and wrote it down. So it was a really great pre-lesson to our form drawing lessons, and I only did the patterns that the children had done so far and the ones that we were planning to do that day as part of our form drawing lesson. I'm just going to give you a closer look at this. You can use this almost immediately. It didn't take too long to do, maybe about 15 minutes. And it was a great activity for the children. They really enjoyed feeling the different patterns. But I want to show you a different project as well. And this one just uses some glue, paper, and yarn or embroidery floss. So I'm going to go ahead and make the one single pattern, which is the nesting half circles. And I'm using a very wet glue that takes a little while to dry, which is great because it gives me enough time to work on the different patterns. And then I just wanted to trim off that excess, and this is what it looks like when it's dry. It was very easy. It did take a little while to dry since it's an especially wet glue. You could probably use a tacky glue and it would dry a little bit faster, and you were able to get really nice smooth curves with the embroidery floss, and it felt very good to run your fingers through that form. Alright, so if you want to see some of the lessons that we're doing with our form drawing, you can tap on the screen right now, and don't forget that you can find me on a daily basis by visiting me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.